USGS tool maps, U.S. water supply and demand gaps. At a national level, the United States appears water secure. Zoom in, and the reality is more uneven. A new tool from the U.S. Geological Survey is designed to close that gap. Utilities, planners, and water managers a more precise way to evaluate availability, usage, and long-term risk. Roughly 27 million Americans already live in areas where demand regularly meets or exceeds natural supply. Until now, understanding those pressures meant stitching together datasets from multiple agencies, often limiting access to larger, better-resourced organizations. The USGS National Water Availability Assessment Data Companion consolidates that process, offering a single platform built to support both operational decisions and long-range planning. The system integrates decades of monitoring data, satellite inputs, and climate models across about 80,000 watersheds. Users can analyze up to 40 years of monthly supply indicators, such as stream flow, soil moisture, and snowpack, alongside demand data covering irrigation, public supply, and thermoelectric use. What once took significant time and technical capacity can now be done quickly, widening access for smaller communities and regional agencies. Regional imbalances reshape water strategy. The platform underscores a key point. U.S. water challenges are less about total supply and more about distribution. Some regions have abundant resources but face high demand, while others contend with structural scarcity. In the Mississippi embayment, strong natural supply is offset by intensive irrigation tied to crops like rice and cotton. Parts of the central and southern high plains face a different constraint, where limited rainfall meets sustained agricultural demand. In the Southwest, population growth and farming continue to strain already limited resources, while California's Central Valley highlights a timing issue. Water is available, but not always when it's needed most. By surfacing these patterns, the tool supports more grounded decision-making. Utilities can better anticipate shortages, agricultural operators can evaluate pressure on irrigation systems, and policymakers can align infrastructure investment with actual conditions on the ground. There's also a forward-looking angle. Regions with relatively stable or surplus supply can assess how water availability might support economic activity while still managing long-term sustainability risks. The ability to compare watersheds, track seasonal shifts, and export data for deeper analysis positions water less as a constraint and more as a variable that can be strategically managed. As climate variability and population growth continue to shift demand, clearer visibility into water balance becomes less optional. The USGS effort reflects a broader move toward data-informed water management, where access to integrated, usable information shapes both risk mitigation and opportunity.